If you bored, then stop complaining. Tap into Slightlee daily. Pods and blogs and playlists. Everyday entertainment. Slightly to the daily. Slight to the lead to the. If you bored, then stop complaining. Tap into Slightlee daily. Pods and blogs and playlists. Everyday entertainment. Slightly to the daily. Slight to the lead to the daily.
Welcome back to the Slightlee Daily Podcast. This is episode number 51. YouTube, Spotify, Apple Podcasts. Follow me, Slightlee Daily, all social media platforms. We're moving right along. I got some good content out the last couple weeks. I did one yesterday, episode 50. That was a big one. I had 3 guests with me. Let's get right into it. Devon, this is his second time on here.
Yes, sir.
First time being the centerpiece.
Yeah.
We've came a long. That's what we were talking about before. Like, I've came a long way with my setup, man. You know, it's more functional now. You know, I've had better equipment and stuff.
Sir, that's good.
Amari's been on here twice. The first time you were on here, he was on there with Amari, but now I had to get Devon in here. Thank you for coming, bro. I appreciate it.
Thank you for having me. Thank you for having me. For sure.
It's just, man, I mean, I'm just trying to just do some stuff, sit down with some people, you know,
and get to work
just
on
chat. I mean, and like it's the conversation ultimately, if you like take a step back and realize, you know, but it's really like something creative. It kind of goes into people like you's mind, and you know, kind of you get to see something outside of your Instagram feed or your music, even, you know,
and
maybe
get on like a personal level.
Yeah, exactly.
Too, like, figure out something that you didn't know about.
Yeah, exactly. You only see so much that an artist puts out, you know, without, you know, besides the music. They might put out a music video on their own, but like, you don't really get to see a whole lot of like interviews or just any testimonials or anything like that.
Yeah, I feel that. Like,
especially on the local level, as like a smaller artist, you know.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, but this kind of gives you like a bigger platform to like actually like express like thoughts that you may not be able to like put in your music and stuff like that too. Like,
yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
And then you can also just kind of take a look into like someone's mind and just kind of hopefully understand how, you know, you can like pinpoint this day and then look at it 5 years later and be like, man, I'm a totally different person now.
It's
you know,
like,
and you can see it this
real.
in detail. Like, you can see an hour of what you were in 2020, you know?
Nah, yeah, that's crazy. And I think about shit like that every day. Like, it's just like, I don't know, man. It's crazy. Like, the thoughts that I have now, or my perspective on things now, is completely different from when I was like probably like even like a year ago or like 2 years ago. You know what I'm saying?
So how old did you just turn? 24?
25.
25, man.
Yeah, big 25.
How do you feel, man? I mean, you know, how does 25 feel?
Honestly,
I mean, not too much. You're still young and energetic, you know?
Yeah, I'm still young and energetic. Honestly, it feels, I don't know, it feels good. It feels like this is the year, like, you know, like,
that's good, man.
Yeah, things happen, and it's like once it turned 12 o'clock, that's like where my mindset like went switched to, like, immediately. Yeah.
Do you feel like you've grown? You know how they always hit you with that, so what's your 5-year plan? Do you feel like you've grown since 20?
Oh,
you know, like,
yeah,
look 5 years,
definitely.
not even like, let's just look back. Let's look in retrospect. Do you feel like 20 to 25, your 20-year-old you is happy with the 25-year-old you?
Oh, yeah, for sure.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. And I feel like going through like 20, in between 20 and 25, I kind of got off a little track where I was like in a space where it was like, damn, what am I really doing with my life? But like, I feel like as I grew, you know, and like continued to do what I was doing, like, I just felt like the more I got older, like the more I felt like I was on track. Like, okay, this is really actually going somewhere. You are making those moves and things like that. So it's cool.
What are some moves that you, like, whenever you say that, what is something that comes to mind, like a move that you made from 20 to 25?
Well, first, just like off whim, like,
yeah, dude,
music,
don't even
you
think
know?
about it. Just go off of your gut.
Yeah, just music.
Yeah,
music
like starting,
is,
like actually starting it.
actually starting it, and actually, like, because when I was 20, I was like writing music and like
music minded, but
beats.
you turned it into something more tangible,
Yeah,
like to show, like, no, like I
yeah,
actually
I'm
make
actually
music.
really doing
No,
this.
like I make
yeah.
music. Like
Yeah.
look at this song I did.
Yeah, exactly.
Look at these
like,
pictures from the show I did.
Right, videos and
Mhm.
everything is wild, and it's just like I saw that like in my vision at the age of 20, but I didn't know how to get there
Yeah.
or if I would actually be doing this. But like the more I got older and the more I got like experience like with music and stuff, it was like, okay, now we can actually make this shit physical. You know what I'm saying? Like put music out on to the media and do shows and things like that it's really cool. Like, just looking back on that.
That's good, man. And I'm sure there's a ton of people who from their 20 to 25 that they're not necessarily where they want to be, but 25 is still young, man.
No, it is. Yeah.
You still got time. This is just something I just saw. I was on Instagram just right before you got here, and you know who Gary Vee is?
I think
The entrepreneur guy.
Okay, yeah.
Okay,
Gary Vee,
dude, he posted today a little picture he had, and it was like a little graphic, and he said he's like probably in his 40s now. That man is like huge on social media, like he's figured social media out. He said he didn't put out any piece of content until he was 34.
Yes.
And look at him now, like 5-6 years. That's he took over all kinds of media, like he's a genius with social media.
How old is he now? You said
I probably in his 40s. I'm
40s.
I would definitely say in his probably mid 40s.
I'm 25 and I still don't have that shit mastered.
34.
Yeah,
34
like,
years old, and he's like entrepreneur, like motivational speaker type person.
Yeah, he really is like a good influence. That's inspiring. Like it really doesn't matter like how old you are or how long it takes. Like just like know like you're gonna get there and feel that and see it through. Like
I feel like so many people are like intimidated by the journey. They're kind of like discouraged by like oh man, that first step is always the hardest. I feel like when you were 20 and you were writing music and then taking that first step to recording, going from pad to free, just freestyling with your friends to like actually being a rapper, being a recording artist. That's a big step. And I feel like so many people are, for whatever reason, are kind of discouraged to take that first big step.
Yeah, and I think...
What do you think that is?
I think it's just, like, you not taking your time with it. Like, or... I think the biggest struggle with me, like, whenever I was beginning was just like that, like, I got to put music out. Instead of actually, like, finding... like comfort in what you're doing before you make it like a physical thing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I feel like a lot of people do like miss and take for granted those little steps that you have to get to making the big steps. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah.
I feel like, look, man, and I always tell every person that I even have on here, like, I don't want to, like, it's awesome to have people like you who are rappers and are creative people, but you don't have to be a rapper or be a creative person to, like, be happy with your life,
Oh, yeah.
And, dude, some people, they want to go be an insurance salesman, and they're happy, dude.
Right.
If that is what makes you, if that in your world is you making it, then bravo, like, go for it. Ultimately, what we're all searching for is just some kind of peace of mind, some kind of like happiness. You don't have to be the most famous person in the world to like be a successful person.
Right. And dude, actually, what's crazy about this is last night, on our way back from Gatlinburg. That's so wild that you said it. And I'm not sure if this does have anything to do with it, but I mean, it does kind of like, it falls on the same topic. But I was coming outside, or I was going outside from the gas station back to my car, and there was this dude that just like walked across the gas station to get to McDonald's, and he was like, you couldn't even tell if I was homeless, could you? Like, and I was like, no, like,
Oh, you talked to him?
Well, he was just yelling.
Oh,
like,
oh,
to me,
okay,
I don't know.
okay.
But it was cool. It was cool because he said that,
Yeah.
and I was like, nah, I couldn't. And he was like, yeah, I'm getting a job. Tomorrow I got a big interview. Blah blah blah. And he's like still walking, so he's not even like he's like talking to me, but also talking to himself and all that stuff. And I was like, okay, but like just like you saying that, like that really like. It doesn't matter. You don't have to be like a famous person or a celebrity to like be happy with your life.
Exactly.
Just like that homeless dude, he was just happy that he had
that
a job,
he has breath too,
Yeah,
and he's got
exactly.
life, and he's like, man, I'm about to go get me a job. He's about to, where he's got something. He's got something, a mindset that not a lot of people have, man.
Yeah, exactly.
I feel like
just optimistic, and that's wild because that's actually my favorite word in the dictionary. Optimistic.
Man,
Once I found out or discovered that word, like my whole like life changed, and just like my perspective, how I see things. Like there was like this meme with this turtle upside down, and he was like, I'm flying or something, like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because, like he felt on top of the world. Like,
Yeah.
But it's not that he's on his back and he'll probably never get up, or it may take him like a long time to get up. But like, like he looked at it in a better view, you know what I'm saying? And that's
like, a gem right there.
That's like, yeah, it is. Like, dude, that changed my whole life.
I just, I feel like like our generation, people who were born in like the mid 90s, early 2000s.
Yeah.
There's a lot of people our age who I don't know, it's hard to explain, but like I feel like they just want to be handed this like without work.
Oh yeah, I feel that. Yeah,
and
I can see that.
A lot of times are weird. This year is like weird as fuck, because with unemployment and stuff, like what I was talking about was just like jobs, like I was saying earlier about like the insurance thing, like let's be honest, man, you're not just gonna 9 times out of 10, man, most people who make music, you're not just going to drop a song and it just goes viral and you quit your regular job. Like, no, man, you're going to have to work a regular job and pay like bills for a while, man, unless you're just lucky, really.
Yeah, true. I mean, don't get me wrong, there's people that
it's happened.
It does come true like that for
it
people,
does.
But like just be prepared to like, like take care of yourself and also like get to where you want to be in life, you know what I'm saying?
Having that regular job though, I the way I use it, because I work Monday through Friday and I hate it, but also what keeps me motivated through it is it's really helping me fund this I use it as like motivation to get me through the week. Like, oh, if I work here, at the end of the week, when I get paid, I'll be able to get this new, these mics. Right. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like fun, like I don't know. It just keeps me motivated, because for now it's funding, it's building the foundation of what I'm trying.
Picture.
Yeah, exactly. You have to look at it.
A bigger picture.
You gotta look. You can't just be so caught up in, man, I ain't never gonna be shit, man. They really got me in this system. I'm a part of the machine. Like, yeah, man, you gotta be a part of the machine for a while, and you gotta like prove your worth. It's not, if it just came easy to everyone, then
everybody would be doing it.
Yeah, and it wouldn't be as special.
Yeah, exactly.
It wouldn't feel as like, you wouldn't feel that gratitude for when you do come out at the end if it wasn't hard.
Yeah, honestly. Yeah, and I feel that, like, and even if you think about it, like working a job right now to fix up, like, the bigger picture is not a bad thing, because if you didn't have a job to make money, you wouldn't be able to get like your equipment or build up like
that's
a
how you just gotta look
yourself.
at it now.
Yeah, but I think people are like inspired by people like Steve Jobs, Bill Gates, like like,
dude, they didn't just create a computer, or they did. First of all, it took them a while to even just create a piece of equipment. They had an idea first, and they had to pitch the idea to like investors and people with money and people to work with them.
And it's not only like a one chance thing. Like that wasn't they first. Like they had people that like knocked them and like laughed at them and like shit like that. Like, but
bro, Michael Jordan was cut from his high school basketball team.
Yeah, and that should tell you something.
The greatest basketball person who ever touched a basketball to play the sport was cut from his high school team.
High school team, like
dude, and like it's not like, oh well, he, you know, it was like Pee Wee League. Like no, like that's a maker. If Michael Jordan gave up right then, you know, he was like, man, if I can't play in high school, man, I definitely can't play in college. I definitely can't go to the next level.
Yeah, exactly.
But no,
I
dude,
definitely can't be the best player of all time.
But
like,
he knew it. He was like, no.
Yeah, because that's something he wanted to do. Like, you can work on things like that, and that should really like inspire people. Like it inspires me. Like, and that probably drove him like just being cut. He was like, okay, like these people are like looking at me like I can't do what I want to do, so I'm gonna work hard to get to that level. And this man became like he changed the whole game of basketball. Like
hell yeah, he did. Dude, so one thing that trips me out about the episode that you came on, I can't remember the exact number, but the episode that I had you on with Amari, I had asked you who like inspires you outside of music, and you said Kobe Bryant, and like a couple of days after that he passed.
Yeah,
dude, that was weird. I can't describe it as any other way, but that was weird, man.
Yeah, it really was. Like I was thinking about that too. I want to say it happened like a day or two,
like a
after.
couple days, like that weekend.
Yeah, and I was just like, as soon as I found out about that, like I was at work, and somebody came up to me and it was like, yeah, Kobe just passed. And I said, Kobe who?
Kobe.
Like, you know, wait, like there's only one Kobe that I know, Kobe Bryant. But it's just crazy because my mind just went back to that and just like how he's like influenced
Kobe,
my
another
life.
one,
like,
yeah.
You know, like that's crazy. And I'm not gonna say this live. Actually, no, I am. I think he is a better player, a better basketball player than Michael Jordan.
Well, I definitely think he was a better shooter.
Oh yeah,
Michael was a great player, but he was definitely not like Kyle Korver. You know, like you know, I'm talking like just jump shot, shooting, like just pure shooter. Michael was a scorer. He would bust inside that 3-point line. Oh, dude.
Yeah,
he's gonna lay up on you.
Move, like, for real. Ain't no stopping him. But then you look at both
Kobe. Kobe, man, he was busting 35-foot threes like back to back to back.
Just like clutch shots. Like, bro, hands in the face.
Yeah.
Like,
oh,
bro,
didn't
like, it doesn't matter.
Kobe was built different, man.
Yeah,
my brother's name is Kobe, actually, Kobe.
Oh, word.
Yeah. That's just a random thing, but yeah, I just wanted to say that, man. I don't know if anyone noticed that necessarily, but dude, that was a weird moment.
That was very weird.
Just like life is weird, man. It's just, I don't know, man. That also kind of brings me to this. You ever kind of this? I know this happens to everyone, but you'll be talking about something and it'll come up like on your phone. Like an advertisement.
Oh, yeah, no, that happens to me a lot.
Like, dude, it's one thing to be Googling something. Like, you might be let's just say you Googled Vans tennis shoes and then you see an ad for it on Instagram. It's creepy. It's weird, but it still kind of makes sense because it's like, okay, it's in your phone. Yeah, like that. But if you're just talking about it, man.
Yeah, or even thinking about something like.
I've even like, kind of sort of been there too, man. Or you see a commercial for it.
Yeah. Because we was watching the Avengers. Like I probably this is like my third time watching like the whole like Marvel series.
All right,
like,
let me pause you real quick, dude. I've never got into superhero movies, man.
Dude, I love superhero movies.
Dude, so you've seen like all 26 or whatever, multiple times. How many are there?
I'm not sure.
There's like 20 plus, right?
Like, I know it's like I think they're on their 4th phase.
Okay.
Or they're about to go into their 5th phase.
Dude,
but
my uncle and my cousin, my uncle has like damn near all of them on DVD. Like he's a big superhero guy. Yeah. And yeah, like he went and saw Endgame in theaters and shit. He said it was dope. He said it was awesome.
Oh yeah.
So you've really seen them all.
Yeah, and
like,
I think that's like the Star Wars of our generation, honestly.
Okay.
Like, you know, like
have you seen all the Star Wars movies?
Oh, yeah, that's my
Did you
favorite
watch
movie.
Rise of
Yeah.
Skywalker in theaters?
I did.
You watched it?
Yeah, I did, but I'm not really a fan of like the
That
newer Star Wars.
new trilogy was. It was.
Did you like it?
No,
You didn't.
I mean I did. It was
Yeah,
like
it was cool,
because
like-
it's Star Wars. Star
Yeah,
Wars
yeah,
is dope, but it
yeah.
wasn't a good movie.
Yeah,
They weren't good movies,
Yeah,
you
and
know?
I think they should have. Okay, so honestly, if George Lucas ever watches this or Disney ever watches,
He sold
this,
it to Disney, bro. He was
Yeah.
like, "Fuck it."
You should. I'm gonna say this in the camera. Actually, you should actually not go to what happens after Luke Skywalker, but go back to the beginning, like
Yeah.
tell Palpatine's story.
Oh,
or
dude,
something,
I
like,
think
you
that
know?
they confirmed that there's gonna be a new movie. Fuck, is it a movie? Well, all right. So Mandalorian, I haven't finished
I finished
Mandalorian
that
yet.
one.
I watched most of it. I haven't finished it yet. I'm slacking. But I also
one's
saw that there's an Obi-Wan series, which is gonna be
yeah,
dope.
Yeah,
But that's like
Disney.
another year or two at least. There's no telling.
Damn,
But
was hoping
I
that
can't
came out
remember
this year.
where. I don't know if it was true, but I saw on Twitter that they confirmed that a new movie was coming out.
Oh, for
And
real?
I'm pretty. It was like in the works. There's no title, but like I think they had like directors picked out or something, and I think it's gonna be pre-episode 1.
Oh, for real?
I think
Yeah,
I
that'd be
think
dope. That'd be dope.
they need to see. Yeah, dude.
They need to go back. Like
They do.
They don't need to go.
Stop going forward, like,
because it's done. Like,
9 movies.
Yeah,
Like, oh, okay. I mean,
keep going back.
Yeah.
you know,
like Mandalorian. Well, Mandalorian was between 3 and 4, I think, right? Or was it between 6 and 7? It was in like the gaps of one of those like 2 of the trilogies. I think it was between 6 and 7.
I want to say yeah. Yeah.
Which
I wanna
that
say
was
it was
cool.
6 and
That was a
7.
cool idea to kind of go back.
Yeah.
But you're right though. They do need to go farther.
Keep going back. They should do like
They need a Qui-Gon Jinn movie.
a Qui-Gon Jinn. That'd be
Dude,
hard,
a
but
whole movie?
yeah.
That
that'd
just
be
one. Just do one like
crazy.
the solo like the solo movie.
Oh yeah, yeah. No,
I
that'd
like
be
the solo,
hard.
bro. So many people hated on the solo movie, but I liked
Yeah,
it.
that was dope. I think that was the best like new
They-
Star Wars
They
came
were
out,
supposed
like,
to be coming out with like another one, but it received such bad reviews that they chalked it. They were like, nah, it's not worth it.
Yeah, I'm not calling my girlfriend out, but she
didn't like
dislikes-
Solo?
Yeah, she disliked
Oh,
that. She was
why?
like a huge Star Wars fan either.
Just because it didn't have lightsabers in it.
Yeah, I'm not
you know?
sure, but I thought it was an interesting movie.
I liked
but
it.
It's like I can compare that to like the Avengers, like Captain America, like the Winter Soldier movie. Like,
Okay.
you know.
Yeah, dude,
Like-
I'm completely ignorant. So just say,
Oh,
just
like,
say
like
it, and
how
I'm
it,
gonna
like,
try and
ties in.
understand it.
Okay, so just like you watched the Captain America, the first one, or
I
like,
haven't
you-
really seen any of them.
Oh, you have to watch that. I can't say anything now.
Okay,
I can't actually. I shouldn't
Okay,
be saying
I
anything
see.
for people that watch it.
Oh, dude.
But
All right,
I'll
look,
be back.
you just look, bro. You just inspired me, cause dude, I've been talking about it for so long. Cause all of them are on Disney Plus.
Oh yeah.
So,
easy.
and I have it. I have Disney Plus, and I've been talking about. Oh man, I've never watched all the blah blah blah. Like, all right, I'm actually gonna do it now.
yeah, you
so,
had to, bro. It's a must.
and when I
watch for
finish them all,
anybody.
man, I'm gonna have you on here, and we're just gonna nerd out.
Oh yeah.
Cause,
yeah.
dude, I could sit here and talk about some Star Wars or some Harry Potter stuff for days. You know,
I'm just now getting to Harry Potter, so
it's an
Yeah.
So Mylena, she'd seen Harry Potter before, but actually was like, all right, we're about to watch 1, 2. We're about to watch them in order.
like chronological.
And then
okay,
we
cool,
also
yeah.
watched all the Star Wars movies, and then saw 9 in theaters. But we watched Harry Potter first, and she liked Harry Potter more.
in Star Wars.
Yeah, she did.
Oh man.
Yeah,
Yeah, I'm gonna have to get into
Harry
Potter.
Potter's
I wanna
cool.
watch it.
It's So you know how Star Wars, they have like all these spin-offs and stuff, and they go 1 through 9, and then Rogue One. It's like with Harry Potter, it's 1 through 7.
And that's it.
But
okay, cool.
but they are coming out with like prequels now.
Oh, the
Fantastic
what is it called?
Beasts.
Yeah,
they have
dude,
2.
I watched all the.
they have
or actually,
2
I watched the
out.
first one.
but that's like 100 years. It's like a prequel.
Yeah,
like it's
no,
like
those are cool. That actually
Yeah.
inspired me to actually like want to get into like Harry Potter. And I
Yeah.
think like whenever Harry Potter came out, and this is where we was talking about earlier about like change within like age and like maturity. Like whenever Harry Potter came out the first time, like I honestly wasn't really interested in it like everybody
Yeah.
else was. Like maybe it's because I didn't read the books or anything.
Yeah.
But like I actually like I want to watch it now. Like
dude, check them out. They're cool. It's a great storyline. It's just, I don't know, something about the like visuals of it is so like pleasing. Just, I don't know what it is. The like screenplay, like the way they set up the sets and stuff. It's just really cool. Like, you know how Star Wars, like, all right, the old ones, there wasn't a whole lot of animation and CGI back then, so they literally used like props. Like Jabba the Hutt was like this big
puppet.
puppet thing.
Everything.
Yeah, he was a puppet.
What? Actually, I watched a documentary on that, and sorry to get back on the Star Wars.
No, go ahead, man.
But I watched a documentary on like how they like did their like effects and shit, like blowing up planets and shit like that. Like you can like nobody's done that before, like in the 70s.
Oh,
and
dude.
which makes Star Wars like iconic. But they went back and watched like or used War World 2 like
Okay.
fucking
Like film, like footage.
footage and shit, like explosives and stuff like
So
that.
did they
like,
use that, or did they use that to inspire?
no, they used it. Like George Lucas used it. Yeah,
That's cool.
nobody's done that before.
That's cool. No, that's like, could you? I mean, all right. Let's just think about that. Say you were recreating that. That would be highly expensive to like just blow up shit in a field. Like that's expensive
Exactly.
as fuck. Which I mean, when you're making a movie, man, it's gonna be expensive. There's no way making a movie is gonna be cheap. Shit, dude, have you seen Ozark?
Ozark. People have been telling me to watch that.
Dude, I was asleep because there's 3 seasons now. The third one just came out, and I just got on it. And I watched it all the way through. It's crazy as fuck. Crazy as shit. I'm not gonna say anything else, but you should check it out. You like Breaking Bad?
Breaking Bad. I started watching that. Like,
Okay.
Yeah,
It's not like Breaking Bad, but it kind of is. It kind of has like the same kind of like, kind of. It's not really like Breaking Bad, but sort of. Have you seen Parasite?
Parasite.
That Korean movie?
No, I want to watch that one.
Bro, it's on Hulu.
Oh, say less.
It's on Hulu now. Or is it Netflix?
I think it's on
Hulu.
Prime or Amazon Prime.
I can't remember. I think it's on Hulu now, bro. It's like subtitled. It came out last year, and it won like best movie at the
like
Oscars.
I said a Grammy.
Bro, Parasite is a good ass movie.
I'm gonna watch that.
I haven't had a
what
chance.
is that about? Like,
Man,
just
it's
like a summary.
I don't know, man. It's about this poor Korean family, and they start. I don't know, man. I don't want to like. It's kind of hard to explain without giving a whole lot away, but it's about this poor Korean family, and they're trying to make money and live.
Yeah.
And there's this rich family that they start like working with, and it's a crazy movie. It's very well written. Like the storyline is like super well written.
Okay, yeah. I've always wanted to watch that. I'm actually probably gonna watch that in the next couple of days.
Dude, check that out. It's like 2.5 hours, something like that.
Okay, word.
Who are some of your favorite actors? Actresses.
I don't even have to hesitate.
Go ahead.
Boom.
Johnny
Depp.
Johnny Depp.
Johnny
Ooh.
Depp is fucking amazing.
Oh,
that
fire.
man's a genius, and he's a Gemini too. So that explains how he like.
He's kind of can just
take
switch his
over
person.
any-
He could be a
right.
fucking pirate and just nail. We don't actually know what pirates look like, but that's
that's
how I think a pirate actually acted, bro.
No, for real.
You know?
Yeah, I swear, dude. Like, I don't even know. That man is.
Johnny Depp was a fucking pirate.
Yeah,
I don't give a shit what
yeah.
nobody says.
That is what a pirate is. A pirate can come to me today and tell me that's not right, and I'll be like, you're wrong.
Johnny Depp is a pirate, bro.
Johnny Depp is a pirate.
And he can be fucking Willy Wonka.
Right, or what's the dude off of Alice in Wonderland?
Oh, the Mad Hatter.
Yeah.
I saw that actually through the
Yeah.
Looking Glass.
Through the Looking Glass.
I
is a
saw
good
that
ass
in
movie.
theaters.
Yeah. Oh, for real?
Like 4 or 5 years ago, however long that was. Yeah, I saw that trippy movie.
Oh yeah. I just started, or actually like a couple months ago, I watched Alice in Wonderland for the first time.
Like the
That's
OG
just,
cartoon one or the people,
Actually, both of them.
both of them?
Yeah, I mean, I've seen
ho-
Alice in Wonderland, like a little bit of it.
Yeah,
like
as
the
a kid,
cartoon,
I'm
but-
sure, definitely.
Yeah, but
That was a trippy movie.
Yeah,
man.
it was.
Dude,
Like,
they
that's
had to be.
before its
They
time,
had to be
like,
on some trippy shit
they
making
had
that.
to.
Bro, think about it. She drops down into a rabbit hole, and that in
Every-
itself
yeah.
is like a pun almost. You're in the rabbit hole. You
Yeah,
know what I'm saying?
right.
The saying like, oh, "Let me go down that rabbit hole," and you know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
exactly. And it's like that's like the beginning of like how you get whenever you trip. Like,
Exactly.
you know, like-
Oh, and then the colors and shit, like just everything. You're talking to animals and shit.
like what?
What were some?
This shit's crazy.
What were some like movies you watched as a kid that you just loved and you didn't know why? Dude, here, I'll throw
What's
you
that?
one. I'll throw you one. Just one that just comes to mind. Flubber.
Flubber. I actually just watched that one. Probably like a couple years ago for the first
Dude,
time.
I don't know what it is, but I was just thinking about Flubber, and I was like, man, I remember being a kid and just loving this movie, and I didn't know why.
Nah, that's a good ass movie. Robin Williams is
Oh.
fucking amazing too. Actually, what's it called?
Mrs. Doubtfire.
Doubtfire. Dude, that's my shit. I don't even know why. That Matilda was
Hell
a good
yeah.
ass movie.
Robin Williams. Have you seen Dead Poet Society?
Dead Poets.
All right,
Society.
it's kind of long. It's like a older movie, but we had to watch part of it. So I went to Central, and at Central we had to watch part of it for like English. One of my teachers incorporated it in this lesson. Bro, it's sad. It's like it's like a real serious movie. It's about like this all boys boarding school, I guess you could say, and like he's like the English teacher.
Oh, where? Oh, what? It has Robin Williams.
Yeah,
doesn't it?
Robin Williams.
I think I've seen that.
You
movie.
might have.
I just like
It's long, and it's definitely like a drama thriller type shit. That's a
Yeah.
fire movie. He's
Word.
just got range. And
Oh, yeah.
and he's
Oh, yeah.
and he's Genie in Aladdin.
in
Bro,
Aladdin,
Aladdin
yeah.
is no bullshit one of my favorite movies ever.
Yes, actually, yeah. I meant to say that. Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Rest in peace.
Did you see the
Robin
new
Williams.
one?
Yeah,
with Will Smith?
Yeah, nah,
That was good,
That
too.
was a good one.
That was
yeah.
good,
I hope
too.
they make another one. Of those. Like, yeah.
I think it's cool what Disney's doing with like the live action versions of their older movies.
yeah,
it's
Lion
a
King.
Lion King, bro.
Dude,
Lion
that was
King.
a good ass movie. They needed to go ahead. And
It's
make
like,
the
dude,
second one.
I already know what's about to happen, but
Right.
you're just so, it's like you're so
Yeah.
captivated by like the animation and
Yeah,
stuff.
you
man.
still get that. You still get the same like
Uh-huh.
excitement as watching it like
And, like-
back in the day. Like
yeah.
that shit's cool. Honestly, I like, and this. I think this is like an unpopular opinion, but I like the second one better than the first one.
There's just two, right? Or actually, no, dude. There's like
Yeah,
3 or
there's
4.
Yeah, I think there's.
Okay,
I think
yeah.
there's.
Well,
2
they
or
have
3.
one. They have like 1.5 with
Yeah,
like
yeah,
Timon
yeah.
and Pumbaa.
So I think that was the third.
Okay,
one.
yeah.
Yeah.
Hell yeah,
Yeah,
dude.
that'd be dope.
Disney was spazzing back in the day, bro.
I swear, and they still like.
And they
on
still
top
do,
of the
but like,
game,
bro, there was something about that era of like that cartoon, that animation. It still holds up, like
Oh yeah.
little kids now.
Can
go
back
watch
and
that, can go
They
watch-
don't even have to go back and watch it. They watch it.
Yeah,
like,
exactly.
Today, like, but in like a newer like
Hell yeah.
type of That is dope. Yeah, Disney is like really running the game.
So, shit, man. I guess you want to give me some thoughts on just things that are going on today. I haven't talked to you since the pandemic has happened,
true.
but and then with just our social situations happening in the world, man. Just
Yeah.
give me some thoughts.
It's really crazy. I think,
Whatever you want to say, man.
Yeah, I'm really trying to like figure shit out like myself. Like,
Yeah.
probably just like everybody else in like the world right now. Like, just like
It's a lot to digest.
Yeah,
man.
it is. Like, and it's just shit that just happens like month after month after month.
Mm.
But like I'm still like trying to like keep like a
Yeah.
calm mind about it, even though like
Yeah.
there are things that do need to be expressed, which I feel like I do have. Like I've done my part on that with like
Yeah.
protests and like shit like that, and just like putting shit on like the media and like sharing shit, you know.
Mm.
But it's, yeah, I mean, I guess like I just saw this meme today. Is like when somebody asks you about 2020, it's like, damn, where do I start? Like, like so much
Well,
shit has happened. Like,
I
yeah.
mean, dude, I wonder what is so different about this year, man. You could get like spiritual with it, and maybe it's something with the stars or the planets, you know, but like I wonder like what is it about this year, you know, where the universe decided to kind of like, I don't, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
though?
actually, and it's crazy
like,
that you said ask that
crazy
question.
shit happens all the time, you know?
Yeah,
And I'm not trying to downplay anything. All right, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I mean that respectfully, but like I wonder what it is about today, the year 2020, where it's just like it seems like all hell's breaking loose.
No, and I feel like it's just like I was actually talking to Amari about this subject, like why 2020, like,
Yeah.
you know, but he was saying, and this goes into like astrology, and he was saying there's I don't know like his exact words, but he was saying there's like 3 different shit. I can't even explain it like how he did.
Okay.
But he said it's 3 different planets in our like, I think.
Okay, I know what you're saying. Like there's like, okay, and then that is causing just disruption, like
Yeah.
like how they say Mercury is in retrograde, so
yeah.
like that type
But
of stuff. So it's that magnified almost.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. Some like that. But he said the last time that like even one of those planets were doing whatever
in that position in the sky.
Yeah.
Okay.
Then that those were times there was like revolutions and shit. Like shit is changing.
Okay.
Change, you know. And I think that's what we're getting at this year. And I think that even though this year has been like destructive in a way,
So that's a good way to describe it. I feel like
yeah.
it is
just chaotic.
just chaos almost.
Chaos. Everything like is breaking loose. But you know what happens like whenever you work out or whatever, like muscles tear to grow. And that's what this year is just like tearing to make a new muscle, like, you know. So I think we're going through like a huge ass change once this whole thing is over.
That's very well put, bro. And like we were talking about at the beginning, growing from 20 to 25, you know, that's like that with everything. And it's like the individual, but like collective as the human race, man. Maybe all of our muscles are getting torn at the same time, you know,
and we have to like
metaphorically
think different, be prepared to live in a, because honestly I think like after all this shit is done, there's gonna be a new system of everything, government, I guess. There's gonna be a new money system.
It's funny you say that, because my girlfriend's dad, so me and Mylena, we've been together around 2 years. And ever since I met him, man, he basically predicted all this shit, and I mean this shit, no cap, like no bullshit. I'm not even kidding. He's a very smart gentleman. He basically predicted all this shit, because he's been telling me about, it's funny you said something about the money thing, because he's like big into the money, and I'm not an expert, so I can't do it justice, but he's basically been talking about how there's a reset coming, like a global reset for our economy. Revaluing the dollar, okay?
Yes.
So he bought this paper money from Zimbabwe. He invested in that, and he says if and when this change happens, he paid $12 for like $1 million Zimbabwe dollars. That Zimbabwe money, when the reset happens, would be worth like 100 bands. you know, because like how the dollar is like. See, I'm not an expert, but long story short, skipping some steps, things would have to happen, but everyone's dollar would be revalued so that 1 million Zimbabwe that was worth $12.99 US would actually be worth way more.
Oh, really?
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah,
it's a whole like I'm paraphrasing, I'm skipping over some stuff, but
yeah, no, I get what you're saying. I think it's gonna be like, I think it's just gonna be gone. Like just like we're probably gonna have to. And this is like like
dude,
my
talk your shit, bro.
I've had
dude,
like conversations with like my mom and like family members and like Amari and my girlfriend and there's a long list of shit. But
dude,
in quarantine you have no choice but to talk.
Yeah,
but yeah, I think it's just gonna be dealt away, and I think like countries are like really realizing that what we're trading for actual shit is nothing. Like, literally, I'm not doing you a favor if you give me, like, if somebody sells me a computer, I'm just giving you a ticket that says I owe you. Like, you know what I'm saying? And that's
facts.
Not shit. And the more that technology evolves, like, now we have this paper money or this that's nothing. It's just paper.
It is.
That shit just turned
and
virtual.
And, well, facts, bro. And the coronavirus stimulus relief, bro, that fucked our economy up.
Yeah.
We just were like, all right, we're gonna just generate $1 trillion.
Yeah, let's
just
give
pull
everybody in America $1,000 a fucking week. Now, is that not too good to be true?
Exactly.
Like,
I mean, yeah,
like,
it's like, oh yes, you care about us, people, government, but it's really like it kind of is gonna hurt us in the long run. Because. Now, I mean, I'm not an economist. I'm not an expert, man.
Me neither, yeah.
So, but this is just, don't come for me. Like, I'm just a guy with a yellow shirt on,
right.
But, like, as far as the argument goes for, like, raising minimum wage to, like, 15 an hour, have you seen?
Oh, yeah, I've seen
dude,
that.
It's not, you can't, where's the money coming from?
Yeah, exactly.
If you print more money, dude, our money, it's gonna be worth 50. If the dollar's gonna be worth 50 cents instead of $1,
and that's what I was getting at. Like, you can't print any more money, which is not backed by anything anymore.
It's not,
and they're not printing any money anymore. It's just virtual. So there's an endless amount of money out there. Like,
I can tell you right now, bro, I barely carry cash.
Oh yeah, me neither.
I always use my card.
Same.
If I shop online, bro, I mean, like we were talking about Amazon before.
Yeah, it's right there.
It's
and it's
right
like
there. Oh,
easy,
type in these numbers,
and that's it. And I'm going to get this. Like, I don't even have to give you anything. I literally don't have to hand you anything anymore.
No.
Like, I'm literally giving you nothing for something.
I think I'm not an expert on Bitcoin or anything like that, but I think the rise of stuff like that digital money, like Bitcoin and shit, is interesting, man.
Oh yeah, I think that if everything plays out in the favor of money continuing, then Bitcoin is gonna be a huge ass deal.
Yeah,
like,
I mean, it always fluctuates because like one Bitcoin unit is worth, at times can be worth $20,000, but like it fluctuates. Sometimes it drops way down.
Yeah. No, that shit is genius.
Economics is.
Yeah,
it's a headache, bro. It's a headache.
Yeah, but I like keeping up with shit like that.
Yeah, I do know. I try
I'm
and be
math
educated
person
for
too.
sure.
Yeah.
So let me ask you this: in the midst of just, I don't know, in the midst of all the crazy protest shit that's happening, let me ask you this:
yeah,
what would you like to see from white people? What would you like white people to do? Because let me preface this: I have 30 followers on Twitter. Okay.
Yeah.
What is a tweet gonna do for me? You know what I'm saying?
I think a lot of people. Yeah, a lot of people like say that, but like if you think about it, 30 followers, like you really don't have 30 followers because those followers have followers. You know what I'm saying? So if you can influence like even one of those followers, like to post something about a change, like
Yeah.
then they post that and to their like
It spreads,
100.
yeah, and
You
then
know what I'm
it's
saying?
chain
So,
reaction,
and it just
for
starts
sure.
with one person, like
Okay.
if you think about it. So I think it is like it helps to say something about it and
Yeah.
like help people be aware of like what's going on in
Yeah.
like our world, because it's not fair at all, like, you know what I'm saying, like, and there are some people that have to work harder than other people. That's not fair in a way, you know.
Yeah,
And it
it's
goes
not.
back, because I had a conversation with one of my friends, and it was this black athlete. He said that he went, and he was just like a college, like I think football player or something like that. He said something about, I won't play until like my people get a fair chance about shit. But okay,
That's
so,
a stand. That's a
yeah, and it is,
yeah. What were
that
we
is
saying?
that is a good thing.
That's a
I mean,
statement.
like, you know, it is a statement. Like, that is a statement as a college athlete, but that's also wrong for him to say. And the whole, like, don't like cut me off on that one, but just like, it is a wrong thing to say that, because if you look at it on the other side, then if a white person was to say that, then that'd be like fucked up, like, you know what I'm saying. But the reason why is fucked up for either one of them to say that is because one, or the reason why it's okay for one of those the other side to say that is because it's not balanced.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I do know what you're saying.
Yeah, it's just not balanced. So whenever is not okay for both of those races to say that, like, then things will be balanced. Like,
Yeah,
it'll be equal. You know what I'm saying?
I do understand, because the one side, the black person's side, they're doing it for a reason to raise they're doing it for a reason to raise awareness for their side because of inequality, and unless the white person is doing it for the same reason. Were you saying that theoretically, that if the white person said, "I'm not playing," would you say that it's because that they're on the same side or they're opposing it? Do you see what I'm saying?
Like, if they were to say that, then it would be wrong for them to say it, because they are, like, people already see white people as like on top, like, of the world. So if they say something like that, then it's kind of like, I don't know, I'm not sure.
No,
it's kind of,
I'm trying
to touchy to explain.
Yeah, because I mean, dude, I'm a white male. I'm not a minority. There's more white people, period, just in the U.S. It's just our demographic, you know?
Yeah.
And it's not my fault or your fault or our grandparents' fault, you know?
Yeah.
It's just how we were born in this system. But I don't know. I'm trying to, like, just understand. I'm trying to be empathetic.
Yeah.
And, like, I've been having people on here, and I've been talking and stuff, and, like, I'm just trying to just understand, you know?
Yeah.
Like, that's it. And I'm not trying to, like, be like, I don't know, cuz have you seen Atlanta? The TV show?
Yeah.
All right. You know that one episode where Darius goes to that white dude's house, and he's like it's like weird. He's like an African enthusiast, and like he has like the black wife. Do you know which episode I'm talking about?
Is this on the last season? Like the latest season?
I think it's on season 2. I don't know, but there's like, it's hard to explain. I don't even know unless you've seen it, but it's like the white dude, he's like, I don't know, he's not like trying to act black, but I don't know. It's hard to explain. Yeah, but I don't want to be that guy, because I feel like that's defeating the purpose
of just acting
of like, I don't know. It's almost like I don't know, man. It's hard to explain. I'll have to show you the clip afterwards, because like ultimately what happened was Darius was like, dude, this is weird as fuck. You remember the character Darius?
I think so.
In Atlanta. Okay, he's like Paperboy's friend the weird guy, like the
Oh, you talking about black dude? He had like dreads.
yeah, like short hair.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, I don't know. It's hard to explain. He's like, yeah, but anyway, I don't know. I just wanted to, cause like, I feel like right now there's like just tension.
Oh yeah.
I feel like, I don't know, just tension. Period. I mean, I personally don't feel weird talking to people of other races, but I feel like there's a divide right now, and it's like people are scared to ask uncomfortable questions.
Yeah,
you know,
exactly.
so and that's why
But it needs.
I'm trying
to.
I'm trying to ask uncomfortable questions. You know what I'm saying?
To be like more aware. And
Yeah.
Get to a point where you are comfortable.
Right.
And, like, you know, but yeah, it's just really crazy. But it's cool to see like more white people like pushing for
A lot of
like,
these protests, bro.
like,
You look on the news,
yeah,
man.
Like, yeah, and it's like, dude, what? Like, how many countries has protests outside that has nothing to do with
all
them,
50 states.
All 50 states.
All of them.
All 50 states. That is amazing, dude.
That is.
And then I think even
here
it was
in
like,
Murfreesboro.
how many
there was
countries was it that was protesting?
I saw a lot, man.
Like,
I saw today, fucking the UK, England, bro.
Yeah,
They were turning up in England.
Like, what?
Turning up on the
Dude,
police.
That's amazing, bro. Like, and I think that's where it's going. This change, there's going to be a change. That's the right change is going to happen.
That's good that you
like,
feel that, because I do too. I feel so. Personally, let me just ask you, what would you like? So we're here where the wheels are turning, okay, this like revolution, whatever you want to call it. What would you like for the product to be at the end of this? Say next month they're like, all right, the government's like, okay, we did this. You know what I'm saying? What would you like to see happen? Like, what's a logical, obviously, dude, you can't just fix racism in 6 months. Look, we're in 2020, bro, and it's still a thing.
Yeah, and
now, I mean,
it's crazy.
It was way worse 400 years ago, but it's still not.
I wouldn't even say it would be
still not
worse.
Good.
Like I would say it's the same thing in a way, like, but in a different way. Like, you know, because in the 90s, or not the 90s, but like early 1900s, they had like lynching, like where it was okay for KKK members to go out and like rally and like, you know, hang black people and shit,
and have not getting just a free pass.
Yeah, right.
No
and
investigation.
It was all good, like, you know what I'm saying. But now it's like the modern day lynching is police brutality. You know, it's the same shit. And you know what else is crazy that I just found out is that they just made lynching illegal. Like, what? They just made that shit illegal.
Not that it was happening in today's time. Well, fuck.
Police brutality.
No, what you were saying. Okay,
killing black
you're right.
people,
You're right.
That's lynching. Like.
Sorry, I wasn't trying to be insensitive. I was physically thinking of like. I know what you're saying. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to like.
Oh no, you're good, bro. Like, yeah. Sorry,
but that's fucking crazy.
Yeah, it is. It's wild. Like, that shit just got like.
But yeah. So let me. What do you think? Basically, do you think? Because the debate, not even debate, but just the conversation that's happening just online and stuff is defund the police or defund or reform. What would you like to see? Have you seen like that kind of conversation happening? Defund versus okay, well,
I've not seen that. What's the defund police?
Well, like
what is
defund,
that?
Defund would be like take money away from the like.
Okay, yeah.
They're given a budget to like, for whatever equipment, whatever salaries and stuff, and then there's also reform, like add more laws or rules, you know,
towards like police officers,
like retraining or.
Oh yeah, okay. So I would like to see
type of stuff.
Both, but I think before reforming happens, we do need to defund police, because I feel like the right
I couldn't tell you the
people-
exact numbers, but it's like a ton of million, $50 million a year or whatever. Per, like a lot, like Tennessee, $50 million, whatever,
Jeez, man, yeah. Yeah, I just feel like the wrong people are in the right spots. You know what I'm saying?
Mm.
Or there's not the right people in the right spots.
Yeah, I
yeah.
mean, dude, I've been seeing online that it takes longer to be a hairdresser than it does to be a cop.
Oh yeah, yeah. No, it does. Like,
Dude. Dude, that's just ridiculous.
It
man.
is, like, really. And
My cousin used to be a cop. He's not a cop anymore. He did it for he's 25 and or he's 24. He was a cop for like a year and then he stopped. And I mean, how do you feel about the statement all cops are bad?
That's not a true statement. I don't feel like that, but I feel like there are bad cops out there,
Yeah.
and that's what I was saying is like I feel like they need to be like the hairdresser thing, like they should have more training before they get out there and like actually like get like kind of like the same type of training like the military does or like Navy. It shouldn't be easy for somebody to be a cop
to
because
carry a
you know
gun
what I'm saying?
legally.
Yeah, exactly.
And have license to kill.
Right.
This is just my personal opinion, but I do think we do need some kind of law enforcement. I mean, I've also been seeing some stuff that with the presence of law enforcement, it kind of increases crime in like this weird inadvertent way. I see both sides, but I think in the society we live in, I think we need some kind of law. Like, obviously, bro, we don't want people just moving heroin and cocaine, all around the city.
Yeah.
If I had a child, bro, I definitely would not want my kid to have easy access to heroin.
Exactly.
I mean, all right, now the whole war on drugs thing, Ronald Reagan.
Yeah.
That I know. I do. But they already started it, so now it's almost like they have to like keep fighting the war.
Yeah, exactly. And
it sucks. But also that kind of goes to how it's systemic, there's that documentary on Netflix, 13th Amendment, and it talks all about how like more black people are in jail than white people. More black people are in jail for longer periods of time for like minor offenses.
Yeah, and that's completely wrong.
Like,
and actually I had I can't remember who it was that told me this, but he was like going through like his like police training and shit like that, and is in their training they make them stereotype like in a way, like
they call it like what, probable cause?
Yeah, probable cause.
I mean,
but that's fucked up.
It is fucked up.
And
now, dude, if you see someone walking down the street and if you're a cop and you're on duty and you're in a car just parked on the street and you see a dude just punch someone in the face, I feel like, let me go handle that.
Yeah.
But if you see a guy, you're like, he might have punched someone in the face. Let me go ask him if he. Let me go confront him. Let's take him downtown.
Right, exactly.
Dude, I think you punched someone in the face. Did you?
Yeah.
I mean, that's like a far-fetched like hypothetical thing, but
Yeah, I've actually had like heard some experiences that has to do with like stereotyping or probable causes.
Yeah.
We was going up, me and my family was going up to New York, and this was like whenever I was I want to say like 12, and we just got up there, whatever, blah blah blah. Me and my family went to a hotel, and I can't remember who it was in my family that just like was driving around with a couple of my family members. I think it was like their friends or whatever, and they got pulled over
in New York.
Yeah, pulled over, and they said, the reason why we pulled you over is because a week ago somebody stole this this exact car, and they kind of fit your description. And he was like, how is that when I just got up here? I don't even live in New York. Like, I just got here like yesterday. Like,
were y'all in a rental car? Or?
It was a rental car.
Okay. I was about to say, hold on. If it had like Tennessee license plate on it, how the fuck could they even say
it did have
that?
Tennessee license plate.
What?
That's the thing about it, is a rental car from Tennessee.
Oh, and y'all like drove it?
And drove
What
up there. And that's crazy. Like,
bro. Come on, man.
And that just goes into like the harassments and like what black people have to deal with, like on like, you know, like
yeah. And someone like me, man, I would never, like, when I see a cop, I don't feel nervous, you know?
Yeah, I feel that. Yeah. Or yeah, well, I can't say that I do feel that, because I do feel like
I understand.
the opposite.
And look, let's just say 9 out of 10 cops are good. Why is it okay to have one that's not, at just period? Why is it okay? Let's just say 9 out of every 10 people aren't racist. Okay, why is it okay to have one? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, why is that okay to even have one? Because, like, you know, you hear some people say, well 9 out of 10 people are you know, good people. Well, why is it okay to have one who's not, man?
Exactly. Especially in a position like that where...
Do you think it's possible to have a complete society of non-prejudiced people? Do you think that's like a realistic thing? You know what I'm saying?
I would like and hope that it is,
Yeah.
but like I don't know like what how long this has been going on. I can't really say, like, you know, like this is like over 400 years of this shit just happening. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's just,
dude,
it's hard to tell.
It's not even 400 years for like slave trade and stuff, but dude, even go back farther than that, like Bible times, bro. The Jews were persecuted. You know, it's just people. I'm not trying to say like, oh, we'll just get over it, but I'm just saying people have been persecuting other groups of people for so long. I just wonder why that's like almost like human nature.
Yeah.
Like, why?
I don't even know.
I mean, I'm not saying
like,
I'm not like, all right, Devon, you know every, you know. I'm just kind of just
like,
thinking out loud.
That's a question that I ask myself, like every day. Like, it's like, why?
Maybe it's just because they want to feel like the oppressor wants to like feel that, like make themselves feel mighty, or like make themselves feel like.
Yeah,
I don't know.
That's a good ass
question. I don't know,
question.
man.
That is a good ass question. Like, I think about that, and it's just like because a lot of people want power, I guess, like, or most people want power, you know. But what power to me is not, and I guess this is just like my perspective on what power is, but it's not to control. Like, you know.
Yeah.
But I feel like that's what this system is just like controlling, and, you know, like, I don't know.
Yeah, it's such a complex issue, man. And
really
even
is.
though we sat up over here, we think a certain way, and we've had this conversation, we didn't solve it, you know. It's such a complex issue, man. And it sounds unreasonable to say, but everyone needs to like come together to fix. This isn't just something that one person can be like, all right, I'm doing this and it's gonna fix it all. Like, no.
Yeah, because you can do that easily with a group of 10 people or even like 100 people, but like the whole world,
it's
like,
not enough though.
And through generations, like, you know, it's I don't even know.
So, like I was saying, man, it's such a complex issue. It's just such a, and like there's no like, I don't know, it's just human nature. There's really kind of just no reason for it. At least my brain doesn't understand it, at least, you know? Because, I mean, it's even, we even look at it like from gender too. Women couldn't vote, you know, like women couldn't vote. interracial relationships were not legal until like the 70s. You know, it's just like, how is that? This is supposed to be like modern, you know, like modern America, and you got these archaic fucking laws like gay marriage. How is that just now? I mean, I'm not a gay person, and I would, for the most part, say I follow Christian values, but I don't think you should persecute someone because they're gay, you know?
Yeah, and
like, don't treat them differently. I mean,
exactly. And I think that's the crazy thing about it is that's none of your business.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, you know, if everybody minded their business, I think that's probably the answer. Like, just mind your business. And it's just wild because people like feel like they have to express their hate and shit. Like, is it not easy for you to just keep that shit inside of you, like just like, and not say anything? You know. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I do, man.
Like it's just, I don't know.
I think some real tangible things that could come out of this, as far as police, make them all wear the cams. I think bro. If you think about it, it's really protecting both of them. Because say someone attacks him, and he's like, no, he attacked me. I got it all on camera. I mean, like, hey, boom. Why are they like fighting that?
Exactly.
You know, if you're not doing nothing wrong.
Oh, another thing is I think it was in Arizona, they just made like filming like police officers. I think that became illegal or some shit. I don't know if that's if that's true or not, but that's messed up.
That is messed up. One last thing I want to ask you. I know we jumped around a lot. This is a good episode for sure. I enjoyed this. But
me too.
What's next for you music-wise?
Next for my music,
you got some stuff in the stash?
I do. I have quite a bit of.
Okay.
I have quite bit of projects that I have.
All right.
So I've been working on 2 projects actually. One is like a short little project that's coming out before the big project, which is Out in the Night.
Okay. Owl in the Night.
I think that's what it is. Owl of the Night.
Owl of the Night. Okay. Sorry.
I was
okay.
Like, that doesn't sound like.
And do you have a release date for that, or just?
I don't know.
No. Okay. Cool.
It's just like
that's cool. No, don't rush that shit.
No, yeah, that's what I'm trying.
What
to
about
really
what about the EP, like the small
EP? That should be coming out before that, like a little bit before.
Okay,
but I'm just trying to wait till this like coronavirus
for sure.
like thing like dies down or whatever.
I feel that. I feel like it's not it can, stuff can wait.
Yeah, it can, and I'm just waiting because I really do want to get back on the stage. And
probably fall or winter.
Fall or winter, you think?
Well, I mean, for you're thinking probably fall?
Sometime around there. Hopefully, like
end of summer, maybe.
Like, it's still a little like warm outside. But
as far as shows, man, so DJ Watkins by any chance? DJ?
Yeah.
Okay. So I did a show in January. I don't know if you saw it, but Devon played like a set.
Yeah, I saw that.
Okay.
Leroy went and
Leroy. Yeah, that's so DJ. What DJ wants to do is he wants to like be like the. It's hard to explain, like the event planner, like the show guy. Yeah. And yeah, dude. So he wants to do another one of those. So we can definitely talk if you're down to like perform, bro. I mean, we can definitely get you in there, man. It would be cool.
Yeah,
for
I'm
sure.
Like itching for that.
Like, a little 30-minute set. Just because last time, I mean, it wasn't a huge turnout. It was fun though. It was a good start. There's a place in Murfreesboro called Riding Hour Studios.
Oh yeah, I've been wanting to.
Yeah, have you been there yet?
I've been there. Yeah,
it's cool, isn't it?
Yeah,
it's a nice little spot, bro. It's got potential.
And it has like it's a pretty nice space.
Hell yeah. So I mean, dude, obviously with coronavirus, I actually follow them on IG, and like they had like an event today or tonight or something, and it's like limited capacity. But I'm sure whenever shit gets the green light, I'm sure DJ's gonna try and do something like that again, man. And I mean, I'm gonna perform. I told him whatever I can do, and I mean, I'd love to have you and Amari.
Oh yeah, I definitely.
Shit, I've talked to Zapay a little bit. I talked to Leroy. I mean, we can make it a whole thing. Devon, he's gonna.
Oh yeah.
Devon's.
Yeah,
I mean, bro, he's not just a producer, man. He's a DJ. He's not.
Yeah,
just,
he actually DJ'd my first
yeah,
show.
yeah. Me too. Me too.
Yeah.
He's done 2 of my shows, and like he has his own shit.
Yeah,
and,
he snapped like
yeah.
for real, like shout out to Devon.
So yeah, man, that would be really cool. Hopefully this fall, man, we can get something going with that.
Yeah, and I think that's probably where I'm gonna try to push it. Like I want to drop these albums and like do shows. Like I think that's gonna be the plan, is for me to drop out or that EP like probably a couple weeks before I drop the big
full
album.
Okay,
Yeah,
are you gonna
yeah.
put what platforms are they gonna be on? Do you know yet?
Everything.
Word.
Hopefully,
All right,
like,
go hard, bro.
Apple Music,
Bro,
Spotify,
film you some music videos.
Pandora.
Pandora.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah, bro. Fucking go off, bro. Just flood that shit.
Yeah.
Dude, you should film some music videos too. That'd be
Yes,
fire.
that's
I don't
another
know if
thing
you know
that-
any videographers or anything
Oh
like
yeah,
that.
we got some plans.
Word,
for
hey,
that,
shit.
so-
Say, I just,
yeah.
I'm just like I said, man, I'm just thinking out loud.
Yeah, it's,
But,
it's quarantine, so I don't have anything to do with think and plot.
Yeah, Devon, I really do enjoy you as a person.
Oh, yeah,
you're a
same,
dope
brother,
person,
same,
and
same.
I like your music too, man.
Hell yeah, appreciate that.
You're a dope artist. Yeah, bro, I'm excited to see some new stuff from you.
Oh,
I can
yeah.
tell that you've grown a lot in your music, even just from the first stuff you've put on SoundCloud to just, your recent singles. I can even just tell some growth in that,
Yeah, I appreciate it. And I think that's the good thing behind this year is just like just the quarantine thing is cool, like not working.
Kind of worked out.
Like, yeah, you know what
in
I'm
a
saying?
way.
Like,
There's some positive in it.
Yeah, and it is. It's just like I found been closer to my family, friends, and like having more of like a free space in my head.
You don't.
like,
That was
instead
all
of
you
being
had to
so
worry
clouded.
about. You didn't have to worry about, man, I gotta go to bed
work.
soon.
Yeah, because I gotta work in the morning. Like like
It's beautiful. And
Yeah.
dude, you'll get there one day where it's gonna be like that's all you have.
I
if
swear,
you keep working,
yeah,
you know?
if we keep
'Cause,
working, we can make a way, bro. Like
Facts.
for real.
Do you have like your own little setup?
I
know?
do, and I'm still like building on
Okay.
it and stuff like that.
Dude, whatever I can do, man, whatever I can help you with, bro, just hit me up. If you have any questions about like studio stuff, I mean, I'm not a genius, but I'll fucking help you figure it out. You know?
Oh yeah, hell yeah.
But dude, I really want to recommend to you and Amari though, get y'all's own space, man. Just
Oh, yeah.
like really like, bro, you name it. You can spend thousands upon thousands of dollars, but I mean, we talked about this last time.
last time.
But like,
yeah.
bro,
I've been
just
looking
get
too.
you a little just get you some equipment, get you some headphones, and just use the shit out of it,
Yeah, and I'm halfway there. Like I just need like
You got a laptop, right?
few things. Yeah.
That's really the biggest thing.
And that's all you need, really.
I mean,
honestly. Laptop, headphones, microphone.
Yeah, that's it, man.
Yeah.
And fucking just willpower.
I swear.
Shit,
but
man.
it's cool. I feel like I definitely came back with like or just like quarantine, like just being like more experienced, or I feel like I have more experience under my belt. Like
You
I
feel
feel
more
like-
comfortable
feel
recording?
like way more comfortable. Like just like in these, like you were saying, like the projects that I first put out compared to the ones that I released, like the latest ones I've released, like is different sound.
It
but,
is.
like, this one is gonna be like completely like
That's dope,
just,
bro.
like,
I'm
new
excited.
vibe, yeah.
I can't say that about a whole lot of people around here. That like I'm excited to like keep up with like their drops and stuff. You
Oh,
know?
word,
And that's
I
not a
appreciate
diss to like anyone, cause like, bro, if you're happy and like you're doing your thing, then do your thing. But I love music and like cause like, bro, a lot of most of the rappers you listen to, you're never gonna meet them in your life. So it's cool to
Yeah.
kind of like sit down and like
listen
to their music
and watch them grow,
and then
like,
watch them grow and actually know them as a person too. You know?
Yeah.
That's just
yeah, it
that's just
is
me.
dope, yeah.
That's just me, at least. It's cool to and kind of follow that from like a closer standpoint, because like
Yeah,
you know
exactly.
you see like rappers blow up on IG and stuff, and you'll never meet them ever, and you're like, oh, you just know who they are from your phone screen.
Yeah, exactly.
You know?
You never had like that, like
Like a
really like
a personal relationship.
yeah, exactly, in some type
Mhm.
of way, like
Yeah.
you know, like but I think that is really cool. Yeah.
You have anything you want to say before we get off here, man? Any thoughts? Any thoughts to send the people off?
Let's see. I would like to say it's so much, man. Nah, I
Shit,
swear,
bro, go
like,
ahead, man. Say what you got to say. Say what you want to say, man. It's a beautiful day outside.
It is a beautiful day. I think I'm gonna go ahead.
Yeah, what are you
and
doing
go
the
off
rest
of
of today?
I am honestly, I don't even know, bro.
Hey,
Like,
just go with it, man.
I know we're having like some people over tonight or whatever for
Word.
the Gemini's birthdays. And
Oh
stuff.
yeah, that's
You
right.
guys are invited too. Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah,
dope,
so,
dope,
and
man.
It's like 8 minutes away. Like we're
Fire.
literally- Actually,
Amari's
I don't
birthday
know.
was last week, right?
Yeah,
That's right.
Yeah,
I
mine
texted
was
him.
yesterday.
And Andrew's is today.
Oh yeah, Andrew's is today.
Yeah.
I told him happy
I
birthday.
just
Shout
texted
out to
him.
you.
I just texted him. I
Yeah,
just
me
forgot
too.
about
On
that.
the way here. Don't text and drive, by the way.
Yeah, don't do
But-
that. That's actually
I-
really bad.
Yeah, that's horrible.
But
Yeah.
shit, Devon, I appreciate you. Ray Clyde.
Yes,
What do you
sir.
want people to call you?
Ray Clyde is good.
So, if,
but I mean, like,
if I'm like, if I see like you're at Kroger in the aisle and I'm like, what do I say
hey, you can call me
to
Devon.
get you to turn around? I'm like, yo.
Either or.
Okay.
Is cool, bro.
All right, I got you.
Yeah.
I got you. All right, people, this is episode 51 of the Slightly Daily Podcast. I hope you guys enjoyed. Screenshot, post it to your stories, tag me. Yes, sir.
sir.